Hi there. I am Dr. Joanne Yanez, and I'm here to talk to you about naturopathic medicine. Hopefully, everything you need to know, or at least need to know in a snapshot. I'm the executive director for the Association of Accredited Naturopathic Medical Colleges, and I have received my ND along with an MPH and some other designations. So, naturopathic medicine is a distinct primary care health profession that combines the wisdom of nature and modern science. NDs are trained as primary care docs who diagnose, treat, and manage patients from all different types of conditions all over the health spectrum. And we do so recognizing the power of the mind, the body, and the spirit in our ultimate health. So, naturopathic medicine is built upon the six principles. First, do no harm, recognizing the power of nature in healing ourselves, recognizing that it is so important to understand the cause of illness. What I mean by that is, like, let's say you've got a patient with headaches. Well, there are lots of reasons why we can have headaches, right? We can be dehydrated, there can be hormonal imbalances, there can be muscle tension, it could be a tumor, there are all sorts of things. And so, NDs focus on understanding the root cause, focusing on the person as best as possible, the whole picture of that person, teaching them how to stay well and prevent disease whenever possible. We focus our treatment based on the therapeutic order. And so the determinants of health is really going to be the backbone and the foundation for our patient interaction. That's stress, sleep, nutrition, lifestyle stuff, your job, your relationships, your social support, all of that. And at the top of the pyramid are high force interventions like drugs and surgery. So it isn't that we don't do it, but usually we're going to focus at the base of that pyramid as long as it's safe and indicated for the patient. So, naturopathic doctors in practice focus very much so on things like the gut and the hormonal systems and making sure that all of those foundational pieces are in place. And so, you'll see on this slide that all of that is indicated in the practice focuses that we see in active naturopathic doctors. And this came from our 2019 alumni survey, by the way. So, the different types of careers that are available for naturopathic doctors, in addition to clinical practice, NDs work as research scientists in the natural supplement industry and natural products industry, in administration, like myself, as consultants to all different types of companies and businesses, as advisors to other healthcare professionals, and writing and teaching. And so, there are all sorts of things that NDs are involved in. This was also from our alumni survey, and you'll see that the bulk majority of NDs are in either private practice or group practice. And the numbers don't add up to 100% because often people enjoy the flexibility of a degree that allows them to have a varied day. And I know a lot of people enjoy that. So again, you'll see that there are folks in all different types of different capacities working as a naturopathic doctor. So most of our graduates, and we're proud to say this, find gainful employment within 6 months or less of graduation. And some of the delay there that it could be even sooner is the timing of board exams and getting professional licensure and so on. So many do find that they are employed at the time of graduation, and that's something that we pride ourselves on. So, about the actual course of study, the ND degree is a 4-year program after college. So, you need usually a bachelor's degree. Many of our students come with a background in the sciences, but we also have a lot of career changes or people who start one path and then change gears and go into naturopathic medicine. And so the program itself is a 4-year program. Most of our grads have completed in 4 years. However, some folks take a little bit longer to complete. And part of that is because many people find benefit in doing a dual degree program. So they might do a chiropractic program and a naturopathic program concurrently, or acupuncture, or different types of master's degrees. And so they'll have a little bit of a longer pathway to getting their ND. We also offer advanced standing for other medical professionals who have been licensed to gain into the practice. So as far as demographics go, majority of our students are female, and we do find that from an age perspective, We are trending younger, actually, which is counter to some of the other professions, but the average age on graduation is about 32, with the median at 30. And so, career satisfaction is another one of those things that we are really proud to see as in naturopathic medicine, with a very large percentage of our graduates feeling really solid in their choice. And if you're familiar with career counseling at all, you know that there are many people who study one thing and then they're not quite as satisfied as they thought they would be. And throughout the application process, one of the things that our admissions teams look for is that a person has really done their research and that they've looked into this career and they have a sense of how they're going to use this tool in their toolbox toward a career and a life that they will love. So, one of the things that we see in the students who are interested in this pathway is that they often want a holistic approach. I myself was a pre med, I always say since I was two, which is kind of the case. Uh, and but I had this idea of how do I want to be a practitioner, and so we see this in many of our grads where they recognize the power of the mind, the power of the body, how important nutrition is for good health, and all of the different types of approaches that can be a foundational and solid way to build health. Very often, our students have also either had a health situation themselves or from their loved ones where they recognized, oh, there are other ways of treating the mind and the body. And so we see people with either cultural backgrounds or personal backgrounds in other methods of treatment that come our way. So the curriculum is 4 years of medical school. Like I said, the first 2 years are the ologies. I call them the ologies. But woven through all of these are those naturopathic principles. So even though you're studying biochemistry or anatomy, you're getting a sense as an ND student of how they're all interconnected, how the biochemistry in the liver also impacts your endocrine system, your hormones, your nutrition, your detoxification pathways, and how all of that is connected together. And so those are really the cool things about ND school that you might not get. The other piece is the camaraderie. ND classes often feel like family, and people are there to ensure that you're going to get through this, and you're going to get through this in an okay situation and really thriving. I loved in my own classes and with my classmates how we would take care of each other when we needed to. We would take little quick walk breaks or a stretch break or quick shoulder rub or adjustment or something like that if we needed it. The clinical education in naturopathic schools, a minimum of 1,200 hours, although all of the schools go over that. And it's a team-based approach in academic medical centers as well as community outreach clinics. The naturopathic therapeutics that are core and are different than other pathways include mind body medicine, lifestyle counseling, hydrotherapy, botanical medicine, physical manipulation, and of course, nutrition. Our patient visits are also much more intensive often than other primary care doctors. There's a complete biopsychosocial history, physical examination, laboratory and diagnosis, just as you would in any other primary care, and then referrals as indicated. And we work as part of team-based approaches to care. So applying to ND school is an application and transcripts and letters of rec and all the things that you might find in other types of pathways. The MCAT is not required, and the required coursework all is on our website, aanmc.org. We have a tab for prerequisites if you want to go into more detail with that. I always counsel students to talk to admissions counselors and make sure that they've got the right path to get them there. And then AANMC, we host our own newsletter and our free monthly webinars, and we're available for students who are looking at this as a pathway, want to see doctors who've done this, want to understand how do you treat things as a naturopathic doctor. All of that's on our website, and our events are at the link below. So the accredited naturopathic schools are spread across North America. And again, this is also on our website. And if students are interested, they can contact schools through our website and get them all to start sending information and understand how the programs work for admissions. So, with that, I thank you all and I look forward to hopefully hearing from you soon. Here is our contact information: aanmc.org, info@aanmc.org, and 1-800-345-7454. Thank you.